going, man, what is this girl doing going live again today? Out of the blue. I mean, I don't get it. Why is she live? Am I live? Why is this not coming up for me? Hold on, I gotta refresh. If you're here watching, if you're not, I decided. Hold on. Okay, it's turned down. So I decided this week for my weekly beauty picks, I was gonna go live and pick everything out, put on my makeup, and have a chat with you guys while I was doing it, something different, see how it goes. I know a lot of people, I mentioned it last night on my live last night, so I'm going to be talking as if I'm making the video in case nobody pops on, because not a lot of people are aware that I was going to do this today, and I didn't. I know there's 4 people here. Hello. Hello, everybody. 2 people just left and went, see you later. I don't want to watch her. Anyway, so everybody just left and said, see you later. I don't want to watch her. So I'm just going to pick out my stuff, put on my makeup. And hi, CO Ben. I know I was thinking of doing this type of video on, I already used that primer. Why is that in my bag? I shouldn't have thrown that in the garbage. I was thinking about doing this video every Sunday when I do my weekly beauty picks, just to go live. The primer I'm picking out is Yenza. So for those of you who are new to my channel, every week I pick out a primer, concealer, foundation, mascara, eyeshadow palette to use during the week, because you know what it's like. We all get subscription boxes and we got a lot of stuff lying around that we forget we have, that we don't remember to use. So that's why I do this. I started it January. And then that way I'm able to use everything at least a week during the year kind of thing, right? Because we get a lot of stuff with boxes. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go live with these videos. If someone wants to pop on and say hi, you know, they can. But I was going to make this video regardless. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, happy Sunday, everybody. After I'm done this, putting on my makeup, I got to go out with my hubby. I got to go get some things. I got to go to Shoppers, and I got to go to the dollar store. I need to get some, I don't know, not like a thank you card, but a, hey, how you doing kind of cards, because I had received a few Christmas cards from some people Christmas time, and I knew I wanted to do something, send something back, but not Christmas. I wanted to do like a winter blues kind of a thing with a little something inside of it. So I had to get some kind of a thank you card or something like that. So I just did my primer. My primer is Yenza, which I love this primer. Hi, Jaja. I love this primer. If you see this primer on Ipsy, Yenza Tone Up Primer, this is like, has been one of my favorite primers for years, like years. Grab it. As you can tell, it's gone, but I do have a backup because it came out, you know, as an Ipsy add-on for like 12 bucks or something, so I grabbed one. So that's the primer I'm going to be using all week, which is awesome because then I can finally use up that bottle. I think I might have a deluxe size somewhere too. And It Cosmetics CC Light Medium. So this is the one that the foundation I'm going to be using for the week. Good, because I always forget about my It Cosmetics. This one. I always forget to pull these out. So I'm happy to be using that for the week. Did I wash my beauty blender? No. I left it in the freaking bathroom. Are you kidding me? Hi, Miss Barb. I'll be right back. I left my beauty blender in the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, no, my darling husband just came out of the shower with a towel wrapped around himself looking all sexy-fied. Did I wet this, Ian? I don't remember if I wet it or not. Looking all hot and gorgeous. Yeah, you like this foundation, Barb? I think It Cosmetics does a great job with foundations. I like this one. I love their, oh my God, what is it called? This one. Have you tried this one? Thank you, baby. Their Your Skin But Better foundation. It's one of their newer ones they came out with. I freaking love that one too. I don't have much left in this, that's for sure. And I think for this, I only needed one pump. I think I gave myself way too much because I know you only need a little tiny bit of this foundation. And I think I probably gave myself a little bit too much. So what's everyone doing today? What's your plans? It's, I don't know what time it is here. 2 o'clock maybe? No. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock here in Toronto. So I have to go to Dollar Store and Shoppers. One of Ian's best friend, it's his birthday today, and he lives alone. So we're going to drop by and say hi to him. So that's our plan, and then come back home. My niece is here. She's making us all dinner. She's making us like this French dip sandwich for dinner. So that's exciting. It Cosmetics is great for your red face and SPF. And you get sunburned easily. Me too, Barb. Me too. I don't know if you can tell how red my face is. Look, even with the foundation on, you can see it. And there's not much, you can do about it, really. I've always had red cheeks. Have you, Barb, even as a kid, always had red cheeks? I remember in high school, one of my friends, Nicole, in high school, used to always say that my cheeks were like shiny red apples. I ignored the old part. You're not old, Barb. You're not old. We're not old, girl. We're wise. We're mature. I don't... I say that now, but if you're like me, every morning when you get up out of bed, you're like, holy crap, I'm old. Everything cracks. My back is brutal. If I sleep for more than 6 hours, my back is brutal. Always. And if I get hot, it's super red, right? Yep, I know. Sometimes I have to sit here when I'm putting on makeup, and if I sit down and I'm flustered or I've been busy or running around, it's pointless to put on makeup. It just melts. And the redness, no matter how much coverage I put on, the redness just shines right through it. I'm with you on that. So, Barbara, what subscription boxes are you signed up to? I don't know if Siobhan and Jaja are still here, but for the people who are here, what are you getting in regards to boxes? Like, what are you still getting? I am, well, what do I get? Look Fantastic, but I'm subscribed to them for the year, right? And I've been with Look Fan now for, I don't know, 3 years maybe, going into my 4th year maybe. Ipsy, Boxy, Look Fan, Tribe, and FabFitFun. Yep, that's a good mix of stuff. I just find after a while, though, when you're subscribed to these boxes, after a while, it just gets too much. I think if I didn't have a channel, I probably would have canceled a lot of these boxes after a few months, because you do get a lot, right? The only one I don't get is BoxyCharm and FabFitFun. And you think you're going to cancel Ipsy again? Yeah, I want to see what happens. I'm kind of on the fence about Ipsy again. Siobhan, you canceled Topbox, so you're not getting nothing right now, but you might get Look Fantastic again. I know that if you're going for Look Fantastic, God, I've seen it somewhere. My Subscription Addiction. If you're going to subscribe to Look Fantastic, check out My Subscription Addiction, because they usually have codes there to get like 10% off or something like that. Or you can always check out one of the girls from the UK who unboxes Look Fantastic, who gets the PR from them, because they usually have like a 10% off coupon. You got a pile to unbox. Oh, but you got a cold sore and facing the camera is too much. Ian gets a lot of cold sores. As soon as he feels a cold sore coming, he gets this, it's a little tiny, it almost looks like a sample, but it's called Abreva, and it's freaking like $20 for this little tiny tube. I mean, really, really tiny. But he says it's the best thing he's ever tried, because as soon as he feels like he's getting a cold sore, he puts that on and then it's gone in a couple of days. Morphe is the concealer that I'm going to be using. Hi, puppy love. How are you? You only get the Luxebox now. Yeah, I'm waiting to see what happens when that comes out. If that's a crappy box, I'm going to cancel that one too, I think. I canceled one of my top boxes because I was getting two. So I canceled one. And if Luxebox this time around in March is really bad, I might just cancel that one as well. This is the Morphe Concealer. This was a choice that Ipsy had 1 month. And you know what? I actually like this concealer. I don't mind this concealer at all, actually. Hold on. Topbox and Luxebox, yes, Barb. Oh, you got the beauty surprise the other day? You don't know what, like you got it in the mail, the beauty surprise? Or you got the email to buy the beauty surprise? Because I know they're coming out with a beauty surprise for Luxebox. No problem, Sealban. So what are you at today, Miss Puppy Love? What are you doing on your Sunday today? Okay, we're going into bronzers. Steve went and got the cold store patch for you. The medicine doesn't get washed away that way. Oh, I didn't know there was a patch. Oh, I'm going to be using the Cover FX face palette. And I know, Miss Barb, that's one of your favorites, isn't it? I think it's you. You like the Cover FX face palette. This one right here. Haven't used this one in a while. So because I'm using that one, I'm going to use the blush that's in it. And I'm going to use the highlight that's in it. So I'll be using this palette for the week. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay. Get some contour out here. I'm like not going to go crazy with the eye makeup because we're going to Ian's best friend's house. You've never tried the concealer? I actually like the concealer. I know Ipsy had it 1 month for a choice, which I thought, wow, this is a choice item from Ipsy, and I jumped on it. I think that's probably a little bit too much bronzer here. I might have to blend that in. You just got out of the shower, puppy love? You ordered it. You watched a video the other day for the Look Fantastic's mothers. Oh, really? I'm going to have to go look for that video. Maybe it's something that I can post during the week. Hi, Jen Button. How are you? Yes, that is your favorite palette for the bronzer. I knew that this was one of your favorites, Barb. I remember you wanting to buy an extra, I think it was Luxebox or something, to get this palette. And every time that I would see it in like a boxy pop-up or add-on, I would always think that I remembered how much you really liked it. And I think they had them in like boxy pop-up for cheap. I think the last time I seen it, it was really cheap. Did you end up getting one? It's a nice bronzer, isn't it? Hopefully that's going to do the job. Hi, Sylvie. It's mainly skincare, but it looks good. Okay. You got stocked up on the boxy pop-up. Right? It was really cheap. Yeah, $6 US. Remember? And remember, like, people were selling them on Facebook pages for like 25, 30 bucks, stuff like that. And now look at the price it is on boxy pop-up. That's insane, right? So you did a good deal. You made a good deal there. All right, so that was the bronzer. I'm going to use the blush and one of these highlights. There's two highlights there. See how the blush goes. Wow, it's really pigmented. I wasn't expecting that. Your angiogram is Thursday. Good luck, Jen Button, my love. Puppy love, you were at Winners and you picked up the Smith & Cult Foundation. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what you think about that. I cannot wait for Winners to open up. Oh, thanks, Sylvie. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Glad you didn't cave and purchase off Facebook, right? I have read so many people on Facebook now, like instead of getting the boxy Luxebox, I think it's such a better idea. If you want to get BoxyCharm, just get the base box. Because you know everything that they're going to have in that Luxebox is going to be in the add-ons or the pop-up. You know what I mean? So that way you're not spending like almost $100 on a box. And there's only 3 items that you like, you know? So you can probably get what you like from Lux for half that price on pop-up. I think people are being smart doing it that way. It's too bad, you know, you couldn't just go in and order from the pop-up even if you were unsubscribed. I'd like to do it because I've canceled Boxy, and every now and then I'll see like, oh, there's something in there that I would have liked. But if that's the case, then Veronica's got BoxyCharm, so I'll just go in her account and grab what I want. But I don't know. Did you see, I think they're coming out with an eyeshadow palette in Boxy Luxe, and a lot of people are like up in arms over it. It's like a brand that they've never heard of. Just opened up, and some people are saying, is this another one of the Boxy brands that they make, you know, when they come out with their Boxy brands that's made in China, cheap stuff, but then the price tag is like $50 on this palette. They've done that before. Remember that cream they came out with, that gold cream they had? I'm just reading. Yes, Miss Jen Button, we'll be praying for you all week. Because I know you're having, is it brain surgery you're having, Jen? I love this lip liner. You get it from, I got it from BoxyCharm Pop-Up. It's in a shade Fearless. I'm kicking myself because I should have ordered more than one. Because I think this is my second one now. Not the best lip lining job. All right, what lipstick am I going to wear today? I think I'm going to put on Laritzi, actually. See how that goes. You ordered 2 of them. You should have gotten more because you know your daughter wants another one. Is it still on there? It might just come back. Because I find sometimes they take things out and then they'll have like 2 months later, it'll be back into the pop-up. You agree, but part of getting it is the exciting part too. That's true. Your only day off. Oh, awesome, Sylvie. Have a good day, love. I can use, okay, I'll let you know, Barb. Not that you've seen is not there, eh? Oh, crackers. If I ever hear of it or see it for like cheap, you know, $10 or less, I'll let you know. This is a nice creamy lipstick. There's not like much pigment to it, but it does the job, the Laritzi one. But it's nice and creamy. I don't mind it. You know what I think is crazy? If I were making this video, I'd probably right now be doing my foundation or something. I'm going so fast on my live. That's funny. I'm sweating. I'm like literally cooking here, so hot. I think it's because I'm in a rush too, because I know Ian's ready and waiting for me. Barb, if I see something again that I want, I'll send you a message, love. Thank you so much. I usually will go into, and I know when I had BoxyCharm, a couple of the girls would go in, I'd give them my password. They'd go in, put in what they want in their cart, you know, put in their own banking information and then their own address. And then you never had to deal with the hassle of it, right? Of it being shipped to me and then I had to ship it to you kind of thing. So thank you, Barb, Miss Barb. If I see something, I'll let you know. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Hi, WPG girl. How are you? What are you guys all having for dinner? I probably shouldn't talk about food. Somebody might kill me with all the talk of food last night. Oh, my niece is here. She's making us those sandwiches. I can't wait to eat it. This is a highlight. Which one I'm going to use? So there's 2 different highlights in this face palette. Ooh, there's like a rose gold one and a champagne one. I think I might go in with the rose gold. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to use today. Didn't I get a new? I did. Did anybody get that Juvia's Place mystery box? This is such a sweet brush from Juvia's Place, that mystery box, the highlighting brush. It's so good. Great brush. Hi, Miss Sabrina. You still want a snowball? Me too. I'm going to look and see if I find any here, because every now and then they might have it like at the dollar store. I don't think it's the same brand that you get in Newfoundland, but I know I have seen them at the dollar store. So if I find it, I'll send you up one, Barb. I'll send you up a pack. Okay, so that's the Cover FX face palette that I'm going to be using for the week. That's exciting. It's a good week this week, I must say. So far, it's been a great week. You missed a Juvia's mystery box. Oh, you can get the Newfoundland brand here at the seafood place. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm sure they have it in the Newfie stores here too. I'm sure I've seen it. Which the Newfie store, I don't like calling it Newfie. The Newfoundland store here, it's not like close to me. It's probably about a 20-25 minute drive. Is that right, babe? The Newfoundland store, the closest one that we went to, was like a 20-minute drive or something. So it's not that close, right? So I don't get to go often. All right, so this is the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be wearing for the week. God, let it be a good one. It's stuck. What is it? Ooh, the Be Bella. So this is a new one from Tribe, which I want to do a review on. I'm actually throwing that in because I want to do a review on that this week. So I'm going to pick out another one to do for the week. Violet Voss Pro Palette. Oh, I haven't used that in a long time. The Violet Voss Pro Palette that we got in the second BoxyCharm Luxebox. This one right here. Do you guys still have it? The Violet Voss, the Holy Grail palette. We got this one in our second BoxyCharm Luxe box. In December, the Christmas box. I still think that was the best Luxe box that BoxyCharm ever came out with. It's a beautiful palette. It's just, I find for me personally, when they're so big like that, I never reach for big palettes. I like the small ones better. All right, I'm going to take out the last of my concealer. Be careful with the palette because the deeper shade, oh, it stains? Okay. It's one of those, eh? It's a, what do you call that? A pressed pigment, I think. You like the Violet Voss Pro palette? It's nice for pink looks. You don't reach for it as much. Yeah. See, I think if I had the Violet Voss Mini, the HD Mini, I used to have it, I think. I think I had it. I never used it. And I put it in a giveaway. But if I had the mini palette, I would reach for that one more. I just find sometimes with big palettes, I just get so confused with all the colors. And I end up making a big mess because there's just so many colors here to choose from. Where am I going today? So it's Ian's best friend. It's his birthday today. And he lives alone. So we're going to pop up there and say hello to him for an hour or two. And then we're just coming back home. I have to go to Shoppers. I have to go to the dollar store. And that's it. When I come back home, I'm just going to, Sunday, clean the house. My niece is here. She's making dinner for everybody. God love her. So I don't have to worry about dinner. I'm happy about that. And I think once I come back and do what I got to do, I'm probably just going to spend the rest of the night working. Because my boss is on call at the hospital this week, or this weekend. So she's probably sent me over the 10 pages of billing that I have to do, and that takes, my God, about 5-6 hours of, if I do it continuously, about 5 or 6 hours. And I find it hard to do the billing during the workday because my phone rings constantly, right? So I usually do the billing time. Like, there's been nights I've been up until 2 and 3 in the morning finishing off the billing. But she's got to get paid so I can get paid. So that's my plan for today. Can't believe it's freaking Sunday already. The baby Bella. Yeah, I thought that's the one you were talking about, Sabrina. It looks like it's really pigmented. Hi, Nicoletti. So that's my plan. What about you guys? What's your plan for today? And I think in Toronto, like I know some places in Ontario are opening up this week, but here in Toronto, where it was pushed out, I think. So right now, nothing is going to open up for another 2 weeks, I believe. That's if they do. But I haven't been paying attention to the numbers in Toronto, so I don't know if they're going down, if they're going up. Does anybody know? Anybody here in Toronto know what the numbers are like? Or what the numbers are like in Ontario? Because I know like some places in Ontario, you know, some places don't even have a case of COVID, right? But not here in Toronto. They're crazy. Hi, Terry. How are you? I found a freaking brush earlier in my drawer. Where is it? This one. Hi, Just a Cutie. How are you? You only saw something about the stay-at-home order being extended. Yeah. So I know it's extended for here in Toronto and I think Brampton and Mississauga, because our numbers are really, well, they're not as bad as they used to be, but I don't know if they've gone up since then. I'm like, what is that smell? And it's Ian. Ian just put on his cologne, and I'm thinking that my eyeshadow was smelling like Dior Savage. This is just a light look. That's all I'm doing. You're doing good, Just a Cutie. What's your plans for today, love? How's your Sunday? What you gonna be doing? Nicoletta, you're gonna go touch up your henna dye on your hair today to cover the grays. Good for you, love. You're not going out, yeah. Terry, you've been following for almost a year. The only subscription you get is Naughty Knickers, and they're on their way. First time hopping on a live chat. Did you guys see, Barb, you have no plans? So last night on my live, I showed that Naughty Knickers are coming out with a robe. There's a pink one and a black one. And then today on their Instagram, they're coming out with like baby doll pajamas. There's a shirt and a pair of shorts, and it looks so freaking cute. What Naughty Knickers do I have on today? I forget. Oh, burgundy ones. Burgundy ones with 2 strings on the hips. That's the ones I got on today. I'm like, I think Naughty Knickers I think they're doing really good, you know, in their department. I'm kind of hoping they'll come out with slippers eventually. I don't know about you, but I'm a big slipper fan. Oh, if you guys like slippers, I'm on a Facebook page. It's called Work Hard, Shop Harder. And I love slippers. And I find with me for slippers, you know, after like a couple of weeks or a month, they fall apart. I got these Ugg slippers for 65 bucks, like real Ugg slippers for 65 bucks. When they show things that they have coming in, and if you want to get it, you send them an e-transfer, but you have to be, I guess, in the Toronto area, right? But if one of you guys want to get something, I can always go grab it and send it to you if you like whatever you see. I think they do pick up in like Toronto, Mississauga, Georgetown, Brampton. So if you're in those areas, check out the page. But I would love to see Naughty Knickers come out with like slippers and candles. I think that'd be so cool. One of these days, I'm going to find a sub box that's got candles. It's not crazy expensive. Because every one that I've looked into for candles have been crazy freaking expensive. For like one candle. And, you know, by the time you add in shipping, even if it's a Canadian company, by the time you add shipping, it's like 40 bucks for one, maybe two candles. You know, it's a little bit insane. Okay, I'm reading. Just a Cutie, you're baking a cake, but then you saw the notification and you're like, okay, I'll take a little break. Is that robe an add-on? Yes, I believe they're all going to be add-ons. Hi, AbFab, how are you? Miss Terry, thank you for popping on the live. But I think, yeah, I think they're all going to be add-ons. The thing is to remember when, you know, when your payment comes out for your Naughty Knickers, and they send you the email saying, thanks, your payment's out, and expect your delivery between these dates, right? That's your chance. If you want to grab an add-on, you can go in with that email, and then whatever you add come with your panties that month. So pay like extra, you know what I mean? Like extra for shipping or whatever. It'll all be shipped together the one time. But I think it's great, you know, a Canadian company. They're doing stuff better for themselves. I think that's wonderful. Because, you know, we don't have a lot of Canadian companies here. All right. I just need a light shimmer. There's not really many light shimmers in this palette, is there? Oh, maybe I'll go with Proof. It's like a rose gold kind of thing. Not exactly matching the brown I got going on, but I think I forgot to pick out mascara. We'll do that in a minute. So did anyone see Jeffree Star has a new mini palette coming out? So that blood sugar palette, I guess he just revamped it kind of thing. The box is a different color. And he's coming out with a mini of the blood sugar. If I were like really into the shades, it looks all right, but I'm not really into the shades. I mean, I like pinks and stuff like that. I just, it wasn't something that I wanted to get. And there's a new brand coming on Sephora too that looks interesting. There's a couple of new brands actually that looks interesting. I think I'm going to do a What's New at Sephora this week, as well as the pharmacy. What's the price for Naughty Knickers? So for 3 pairs, I pay $12.46. So I think they're like $3.99 a pair. And for subscription, you have to get, I believe, 3 or more for a subscription. And you can also like do it bi-monthly too, right? Instead of getting it every month, you can do every other month. Which my dresser is full of Naughty Knickers, so much so that I might have to go through and like throw out ones that I don't often use because I don't know where to put. I have so many now because I've been with them for over a year, maybe even 2 years. But I have so many. I think I'm going to have to throw some out. So that's the palette. I'm excited about using this palette all week. There's some really pretty colors like this one here, hashtag. I love that color. And then we got Wine and Dine. That's a beautiful pink color. This is a gorgeous palette. Again, it came from BoxyCharm. But is there anything at Sephora that you've seen that you guys want to get or you're debating? Oh, that Amrezy palette, you know, ABH, what is it, Amrezy or Ambrosi or something, Ambrosia. I don't know her name. Anyway, that's on sale again for 45 bucks. I was debating it, but I'm like, no, I don't need it. I have the Sultry palette and that's enough. It is. The palette came in the second BoxyCharm Luxebox. Beautiful palette. Okay, so this is the mascara I'm going to be using, and it's a new Benefit. Yay, I like that one. You do every other month on the Naughty Knickers. The palette is the Violet Voss Pro My Holy Grail palette. This came, I don't know why it says it was retracted. That's weird. So this one came in the second BoxyCharm Boxy Luxebox. The first one came out in September, and the second one was the December box. And I think that box, that December box, was the best Luxe box I think they ever had. It came with a whole bunch of Luxie brushes. Oh my God, there was a skincare brand in there that was really good. Was it Sunday Riley? Does anyone remember that second BoxyCharm Boxy Luxe box? There was a Violet Voss palette, a whole bunch of Luxie brushes. I think there was like a hair straightener or something like that. Was it Sunday Riley? I can't remember, but it was like, I think it was the best Luxe box that they ever had. And then it just went downhill. That was the last Luxe box. I think I only had 2 from BoxyCharm because the rest of them just didn't do it for me. But that one was brilliant. The first one was not too bad either. Mascara. This is such a good mascara. If you can still get this at Sephora, if you spend 25 bucks, you get the mascara for free. And you're wondering, you know, what you want to get for free. This is such a great mascara. It's the new Benefit Magnet one. Yahoo! I am almost done. Right. So what is everyone making for dinner? What's the weather like where you guys are right now? I have no idea if it's cold or not. Like, I know it's cold, but I don't know how freaking cold it is. Because, man, it has been cold in Toronto. Does anyone know if it stopped snowing in Texas? I mean, how insane is that, right? Snow in Texas. And I'm thinking, you know where the Mexico and the Texas border is, like, you know, right there. So for that part of Mexico, is it really cold there too? Or was it like the northern part of Texas that got snow? I honestly don't know what I'm saying right now because I could be wrong. But isn't that crazy when you see all that snow in Texas? And then I think in other parts of the states, there's been, I don't know, some tornadoes or hurricanes and stuff. Oh, that's so scary. Okay. Lashes are done. You got to feed the kids some lunch? Yes, my love. Have a good day. And I am done. So I just want to pop on. I figure on Sundays when I'm going through doing my weekly beauty picks, I'll do that. I'll just pop on live. I'm not going to give it a time because it's Sunday and there's days when, you know, I'm going to want to sleep in or I'm too lazy and I don't want to film a video until 4 or 5 o'clock in a day. So if you see it pop up live on a Sunday, it's because I'm live and I'm just picking up my beauty picks. And if you're around, come by and say hi. If not, you can always watch on the replay. But I think this week is going to be a great week for makeup. The primer that I picked out, just to recap, was the Yenza primer. I freaking love this primer. And the foundation I'm going to be using is the IT CC Plus foundation. Love that. I picked out for concealer, which is another good one. And I think it surprises everyone when you say it. Where did it go? Anyway, it's the Morphe Choice. Here it is. The Morphe, one of the choices 1 month. This is a really good concealer. I really like it. I don't mind it. For my bronzer, blush, and highlight, I'm using the Cover of X palette, the face palette all week, which is awesome because I've had it for a while and Haven't really used it that much, so I'm happy I get to use this for the week. I think it's a great week. And then we have this mascara and the Violet Voss Pro Palette. So it's going to be a great week for makeup. I'm excited. Yahoo! And like this palette has been sitting here since, like I said, it was the very second Boxy Charm Boxy Luxe. So I've used it, you know, I probably haven't used it in maybe 6 months or longer. So I'm happy to be able to use that all week. So it's going to be a good week for makeup. But yeah, that's it, everyone. And I just totally, what did I do? I think I just lost where I was at. I don't know. Something is going on. What the heck? Anyway, I lost what everyone was saying. So I hope you're all having a great week. It's Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow on my next video, and I will be live next Saturday and next Sunday as well. So if you're around, come by, say hi. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Do, 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 do.